But I want to get back to educating yourself in school.
Yeah,
Um, I want to know, like, did you study music? Because I noticed you're a Ryerson alumni. You
yeah,
recently
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
graduated, man, by the way?
2 years ago, 2019,
Oh,
2019
nice.
is when I
Okay. So
graduated.
congratulations. Yeah, fellow
Thank you.
Ryerson alumni as well.
I know, I remember.
5 years ago for me. But I just want to know, did you study music at Ryerson?
Yeah, so basically what I studied was, it's called creative industries. It's like the first program of its kind in Canada. And essentially what it
Okay.
was, it's like it mixes like business and creative economy. So essentially in that course, you get to learn business side of things like entrepreneurial skills, management skills, financing skills, but also at the same time you can mix that and choose which like creative sector you want to focus on, because they have like
Right.
music, film, media, arts, design, all of that.
Hmm.
And you essentially get to specialize in two of them. So the first one, of course, I specialized was the music industry. And essentially like it was more so like industry standards, like how to learn about the music business. So like record deals, event tactics, live event tactics, social media branding, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But essentially when I got there, I didn't know what I was going to be. I didn't know I was going to be a producer or anything. So I know one big turning point for me was in my second year. I took a class called sound synthesis for my music in module, and essentially that introduced me to the world of producing. I had a really nice prof. He was actually a associate professor, or I think a student teacher, but he
Yeah.
was really good and really inspirational. The way he was so passionate about producing all these different styles, these techniques, and just showing me that. I remember I use Logic Pro that comes with the MacBook, and that's when I started getting it and started like getting into and learning how to produce. And I think
Right.
after that class was the first time that same year when I released my actual first track
Oh,
ever,
wow.
With You, I believe. Yeah, because of that class.
Yeah. I love that track, by the
So
way. That's one
thank
of my
you. So
favorites, actually.
basically, yeah. So basically, yeah, just music industry, just learning the music business, and then that class basically helped me get into the producing game. And then my other module was like printing and publishing. So essentially, that's how I learned like some Photoshop skills and Illustrator skills. So that's why I'm like good at editing a lot of my own artwork and cover art, because most of my cover art is just edited by me. So
Yeah, I
I
was
just
gonna
make it
say
through
it's
there.
it. I'm glad you mentioned that actually because I was gonna ask you how do you create that piece of content like those artworks. It's so important in positioning your
Hmm.
brand and how people see it. And you're saying that these are all skills that you acquired yourself and you've put into the
Yeah.
put into it. Wow, that's amazing, man. And
Hmm.
did it take a while to learn Photoshop and those kinds of skills, or?
Like it is still like for me it's still a little tricky, like just to know like
Okay,
all the whereabouts and where things are, but essentially
right,
like YouTube and everything like has it online, and then I just search up like
100%.
how to make like this logo, how to convert this to PNG or to JPEG, or how to make it fit into this size. So I think it's really cool. And also like as a musician, I think it's great that you have to have a jack of all trades and know how to do certain things like market yourself, design, social media, and then learning the music itself. So I think it really helped me a lot. And because of that program too, I think it also broadened my perspective and how I do things as well.
Of course, yeah.
And
It's sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, one more thing. Yeah, and
Yeah, what's
also
up?
one thing about my program which I really liked was all the people I met, all the networking people. Like for
Hmm.
me, like there's one person that I met. His name's Alex Gagliano, and his name's like on Instagram is the Don Sound his handle, and basically he's my mixer and master. So for me, I
Oh,
produce the
wow.
songs, but I don't mix and master just because I feel like it's a long time. It's still stuff that I don't know really fully to the best of my ability.
Yeah.
So I just send it out to him, and he basically does it for me. And I always love the way he does. He's very like open to work and also very like easy to work with as well. So I think that also broadened that aspect with just taking my program, and just seeing all these kind of people, which is really
Yeah,
good.
no, it's important. I like what you just said because that other artist I was speaking of, he was explaining how like the importance of sound engineer and just collaborating with people that know the profession better than they do or
Mhm.
the at least the technicalities, right? And
Yeah.
those are areas that you have to strengthen at. And the fact like it's kind of like reminds me of me when I'm on a film set, not that I would be dedicated to just sound, but I would definitely have someone just focus on sound, someone more experienced because sound is so
Mhm.
critical and it's something I just can't wrap my head around, especially when it comes to editing as well. Still working towards it, right? But
Yeah.
um, I think that's very important, man, because to have that team and sharing the same vision. Would you say you have pretty much the same kind of like goals and um, kind of ideas towards your craft with who you
Yeah.
collaborate with? Yeah.
Yeah, basically, because Alex has been a good friend of mine. We met through the program, and essentially,
Oh,
like he's
nice.
more of a hip hop and R&B producer, like a
Okay.
sorry engineer. but he
Okay.
knows a lot of EDM like styles that I do, and that's why he's like
Yeah.
very open. He's just like, Chris, just let me know like how you want it. Just tell me how you want this to sound, how you want this to sound. And then like he sends it back to me and he's like, just let me know of any changes or anything. And he just does it for me like really nicely and easily. So it's very, very easy to work with. We're basically in line with our goal, and we both love the music industry and music business. So we're basically both
Nice.
into that.